Hello everyone and welcome to Mega Build Monday. I'm your host Boomkin and today we're going to be continuing building on my build project. I know, right? Crazy. Me building on a Mega Build Monday. Madness. But yes, that is what we're going to be doing today. So, just give me a second. Basically, rather than just explain everything I'm going to be doing right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to learn this. That's nice. I'm going to go to my island and I'm going to physically show you what I mean while I explain things. If I try to explain things in words without showing it on screen, it's more. It'll make more sense when I show it. But also, hello. I'd just like to say to everyone, hello, Okajin TV. Hello, welcome to the stream. Serenity Cat. Hello, welcome to stream. And Watus, of course. Hello, welcome to stream. Of course, hello to all you lurkers too, just lurking around. That's cool. I won't call you out. Never do. Happy that you're just lurking. All right, so. What I was doing last week was... Oh, hang on. Let me just move the screen there so I just don't see my face as well. Alright, so last week, obviously, of course, we made the cafe thing on top of the willow tree maze thing. Which is... Oh, Kadria, hello, welcome to the stream. Which, of course, is a thing. And we can see it. It looks nice, don't get me wrong. Oh, I improved... Yeah, sorry, no, I did improve it a bit. Obviously, I put... some like rope fences around and then made an actual staircase to here and then connected it to the actual thing as well, to tree to the actual platform. So you can see here you even have this like support running underneath. Yeah, sorry, I completely forgot but did that. Yeah, but I didn't do that last week. Oh, I did do it last week, I just didn't do it on the stream. Anyway, so I was thinking I need to do more with this. You know, this maze things, like this whole front portion of here is just not there. And then there's the top part of this walkway that's just not there. And there's the whole cafe thing that's just not there. And the maze needs lighting and, you know, props and decorations or whatever inside these bits here. That's just not there. So what I need to do before I can make any of that is to actually visualize the rest of the island. So I need to actually fill these bits in here and all the buildings around before I can start work on that. And that is because all the buildings are like this one and, you know, will be quite large. So yeah, that's my plan, is to make the buildings for each of these, or at least for most of them. Like this one I can leave because I'm thinking about having this one as the stables. Or maybe that one as the stables because it's pretty big. And this more like a guard tower, or where like the local constabulary would be. But yeah, so plenty to do, because I need to get all the surrounding bits done before I can get this done. Because here, I don't know what buildings are going to be here, how big they are, how close they're going to be. It just, you could name it. I know, I saw you think Willow Maze Cafe. I probably will call it Willow Maze Cafe because that's actually a pretty good name. So yeah, there's a good chance I will call it Willow Maze Cafe. Cafe, not cafe. Cafe. Anyway, so yeah. Oh yeah, I put these here as well. These gates. Now, this area here is actually what I'm going to be working on. These two rows of buildings here are basically going to be two rows of buildings, but I want them to connect in the middle. So there's no space here. There's just buildings. So it's just like one big giant bunch of roofs. If that makes sense. Because I want this here to be an entry, or for you American peoples, an alleyway. So yeah, or think of it more like turn of the century, so like 1895. We got all the twisty, corny like entries here and there, alleyways, and you got like just crap just down them, and you know, it's not a great place to walk down. You know, it's the back end. It's where, you know, you put all your bins and stuff. That's what I want this to be, like in between these houses, because obviously, you know, there's going to be things in between. And oh, I did this as well. This let me just move this and move in. Yeah, this actually is lipped, so there's that, which is pretty cool. I did that this morning. I'm not sure if I wanted to light up or not, but lighting is always something I think about like later on at some point when I've actually built a thing. Okay, you say I'm usually at work at this time, so I wasn't there for your previous mega build. How many times did this island take you? Well, I've been building on this for quite a long time, but I only ever really build on it on Mondays and like a few hours, not even really that, off stream. But yeah, certainly for a long way. And Serenity, you said you could build an open air tavern in front of the rainbow area, where it is bare, or is it a garbage alley? Well, this here is basically like, as you would say, a garbage alley, or as Kadria says there. Although I'm not entering that, but yeah, that's basically where people would empty their chamber pots. You know, it's not a nice place. It's where you just shove all the things you don't ever want to see again. But yeah, so I need to build these buildings first. So let's just go ahead and start building them. So I think... Okay, here we go. Right, so I've got all my stuff here. Now I'm thinking for these, I'm going to go with blue. I think blue will work well with the ground wood, which is this. Because I've not done any blue buildings yet, so yeah. To Duplicity, hello, welcome stream, says... Have you got a sewage system? That's basically what this is. Like a very rough one. But then we also have these here that act kind of like a very rough kind of sewage system where, water and offal or whatever will just run off there into the gutter. Gutter, that was it. That's the word along gutter. So yeah, there is kind of gutters along the things there. It's like a makeshift one. I've not made an entire huge sewer system. I did think about it for a time. I did consider making sewers underground, and I'm still really tempted by that. Yes. Alright, so. First things first. Oh, I need to take those boots off. Please don't place any blocks underneath me. Please don't place. Thank you. So, yeah, first things first. I'm not going to put any windows in. It's just simply filling in these. Now, what I'll do is I'll do half and half. If that makes sense to you. Basically, I'll do one set of rows, because then I can kind of mirror it on the other side. Now, I'm not worried about misplacing blocks, because I can just tear them up. They're not an issue. But yeah, I think ground wood with blue will work quite well. As I say, I've not made any holes for any of the windows. I have made it for the doors. Well, for this side doors. I need to make... Oh, I need to do it for the other side as well. Because the idea is that you can go through the house to the back section there. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm just misplacing blocks all day. Oh, that's blue sand. 5, there we go. The Duplicity, who now has a different colour in your name, just to confuse me, thanks. So what are these places... purpose in game, or is it just making them? I'm just making them for fun. That's what you do on your islands. You just make them for fun, and people come around and they're like, "Oh, that's cool." But I'm actually eventually going to have. Well, there is currently a race here, which you can do by getting to there, but that'll change eventually once I make the proper race down below. I was considering making a PvP arena on here and turning it into PvP island, but then I realized people might just kill each other continuously. So yeah, I'm not too sure about PvP, but I still might make an underground arena, because I want the underground part of this build to be very, very seedy. Yes, seedy. Aww. At least that's the goal. Upside, very, very legit. All very good, nice, happy houses. Not a cathedral, customs house. All very legit. And then down below you got like kind of the black market dodginess going on. That's the plan. Anyway, that's my plan. Oh, I literally just put ground wood on, so I could do that. There we go. Okay, yeah, so as I say, I'll do one set of rows, because I'll do the other side off stream. Underground Fight Club, says Serenity Cat. Yeah, basically. Yeah, basically. I want to make a cool underground arena. But I also want to make a lot of things underground. But I don't have a lot of space. It looks like I have a lot of space, but I don't. I don't. It's always deceptive when you're building. You always think you have more space than you actually do. And I'd like to say hello to the person called Hello Everyone. As always, quality name. But yes, welcome to the stream. Our Duplicity says, I think it would be more like animal fighting. It could be. And you say, will you make any real historical Tudor landmarks? I've considered it. Not too sure how good my building skills are. I'm not too shabby at building, but yeah, I mean, it depends what you'd consider as well. I mean, do you have any favorites yourself? I mean, I've always thought about like making a palace. You know, not naming any, but you know, there's certainly one down in London that's very cool. And you know, maybe one day I'll just stroll up and knock on the gate and say, hey, can I just have a look around so I can get some inspiration for building this place? And then, you know, I get arrested and you know, it gets a bit awkward. And Moiro. I think it's that. Am I pronouncing that right? If you can give me an idea of how to say your name, Moirao. Moiro? Am I saying that? I'm saying it wrong, aren't I? I'm so sorry. But either way, hello, welcome to the stream. Hello. And Katrina says, I'm sure your island is bigger, Boomkin. It's the same size as everyone else's. I don't get any special treatment when it comes to island size. Although, to be brutally honest, if I could, I would absolutely. I would have like 9 islands. And then just go crazy. Moira. Oh, Moira! Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I've got an aunt who's called Moira as well. Yeah, Moira, hello. You're not by any chance from Scotland or anything, are you? Yeah, I'm so sorry I messed up your name. But yes, hello, welcome to the stream. Hard to believe that, I know. I'm sorry. Good lord. It's because of the O at the end threw me off. Threw me off. Oh, this part here as well. Because I always thought, you know, it'd be a bit of a nice thing just have like a side entrance as well. So that's what that is. Just in case you were wondering. Not that you were, but just in case. Just in case. Now you know. The O is O'Toole. Oh, really? Not Scottish. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, well, no, if it's O'Toole, then of course it's not. But no, I only asked because I say, actually that's personal information. I shouldn't be saying that. But shh. Yes, no, I have a relative called that, as I've already said, so that's fine. But yeah, no, it's good solid name. I like Moira, and I like it as well because it's an uncommon one as well. But it's good. I'm going to stop talking now. At least about that, not in general. Though some of you would like that. Oh my god, I can hear the kicking. Moira's Firesome. Oh, okay, right. You have the memory of a goldfish. My bad. Yeah, no, because I'm so used to you just being Firestorm. My bad. You're right. I do have the memory of a goldfish. I do eventually remember things. Eventually, but it takes time. Wait, I don't think you've ever told me yet. Wait, have you? No, goldfish memory. I'm just. Oh no! Why am I doing this? I need to make the holes for the doors. Okay, so I know the doors are 3x2. So I guess I'll just put the doors there. Although I could always do it a bit different. No, I won't. Don't try to be different, Boomkin. Just do it the same way as everyone else. Or a canopies. Indeed, canopies. Do you know... What? That's a real specific thing to say, Duplicity. Although, I don't think I know that person. Not that I'll say their name online. Although, I don't think you're asking me either. Are you sure, Serenity? She told me... Really? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really bad with names. As you may have noticed. Good lord. But it normally takes something embarrassing and silly like this. And then I'll remember in the futures. Oh, he does? I know a Shane. Oh, I know of a Shane. Yeah, no, he does the quests, right? I'm not going crazy. If I remember correctly. Well, obviously... Yeah. Is he a friend of yours or something, Duplicity? Is that why you're mentioning him? Oh my god. Oh my god, What are you doing? I don't know why you're attacking me, but okay. Oh, he's your bro! Okay. Well, that makes sense. I thought as much. Tell him to make more quests. Need more quests, please. More quests for killing chickens. That's what you should tell him. Definitely more quests for killing chickens. Yes, I think... Yeah. I believe you've got my back on that one. Oh. Yeah, I'm still cut. Why did that? Oh, okay. Right, we're gonna do it this way. Now, because it's got nighttime, I'm using my survey goggles by pressing G. Because everything's really dark, but if I press G, we can basically see everything. Which is very, very handy to do on your home island or any island you've got build rates on. Very, very handy. What did chickens ever do to me, says Duplicity. They know what they did. They know what they did. They know. They know. Kadria says, tell him to make the meat people add the boxes. Ain't nobody adding those. Ain't nobody adding those. You're never gonna get boxes of meat. I'm just gonna go destroy some. Although because they can't be picked up, I was debating just placing just one on your island and then just being like, I have no idea where it came from. But I'm not allowed to give things to players, so unfortunately I can't. Though I would totally do that if I was allowed. I mean, no. Oh, and Mem! Hello! Welcome to the stream. Steve, I remember your name. Yes, and you say death to all chickens. I agree. I completely agree with you. The chickens need to suffer. SkySaga chickens, not real life chickens. Alright, let's make that clear. Morris says meat boxes. You guys, you really like those meat boxes. I don't know why. Is there a reason you guys really like those meat boxes that I'm just not aware of? Or is it literally just because they're cool and, you know, that's it, that's all the reason you need? Chris said that should be... maybe. Though we'd have to go into like some kind of brand deal for that. Of course, obviously other chicken establishments are available. Or other avian product establishments as well. Duplicity says, those pigs bloody scared me the first time I heard them again. Was it because they farted? Yeah, just random fart in the middle, like, yeah. It's horrific. I mean... when I first heard it, I was just like, wait, did we really add that to the game? Are you serious? And then you look at the pig and it goes, and like a big green glass cloud comes out of it and you're like, oh my god. We really did that. We really did that. Why would we and then, yeah. Murray says, all rabbits or other defensive small things. Well, you know, if they get in my way, then, you know, I'm a predator, so, you know, they're delicious. Om nom noms. I mean, you say small defenses, but that's just what prey animals are. You know, how else are you gonna get feathers, or bunny meat, or, you know, bacon? That's what I reckon. Duplicity, you say just a random... Oh yeah, the random part in the middle of the night, yeah. And Murray says, it was cute the first few times. I'm thinking pork chops tonight. See? 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 Yeah, and the farting was kind of cute, like the first time. It's like, oh, that's nice. But then when there's like 5 of them, all just huddled around, and you're just like, guys, what are you eating? My god, what are these pigs eating? And you realize they're in a jungle, so they're probably eating all kinds of just weird stuff. Bark apples, that's what's doing it, the bark apples. It makes you bark in a very different way. I have no idea why I said that. I say some random stuff sometimes. But there you go. Oh, the reason I'm doing this is because there's going to be a floor in between. Basically, a floor there, but to keep the wood frame around, I've done, yeah. Just trust me. Just trust me. In fact, you know what? You can just. Are we done? Thank you, diaphragm. Yes, here. See that? You got like this wood frame around the edge. That's why I'm doing it. Just in case you were thinking I was just randomly putting wood blocks down. Oh, by the way, yeah. A half past, which is 40 minutes away. I'm going to give you guys the choice of me to carry on building, which is cool, or doing build-offs. So then again, we didn't do build-offs last week. But I'm not too fussed either way. But yeah, you guys will get to decide out whether you want me to carry on building or do build-offs. And then build-offs, of course, you're more than welcome to join me. And I actually haven't done a build-offs in a while, so I actually think I might just do build-offs anyway. Yeah, just ignore you all, guys, and just do it anyway. And just be like, yeah, whatever, it's happening. Okay, so, alright, so we've got the bottom part done, the buildings. Basically like this. I'm basically kind of mirroring the style. Kind of. I mean, I say kind of, I mean I basically am. Okay, so yeah. Now comes the interesting bit. So I've got to put kind of like a nice lip around it. Nice lip around it. Basically like this bit here. Yeah, it's where the support's gonna be. And then oh no. Marie, hello Marie, welcome to the stream. You say bad Boomkin, listen to your community. What? No, listen to the community. No. I mean, imagine if I did. What kind of community manager would I be if I listened to the community? That's like work. I would never listen to you guys, like ever, right? Never. That's not anything I ever do. Nope. Oh, good lord. Sticky outy bit. It is a sticky outy bit. It is. It's a sticky outy bit. Sticky outy bit. Yeah, work. What? What is work? I don't understand. Marie, you keep saying all these weird words. I just don't get it. Oh, and animatronics. Well, firstly, that's a quality name. And howdy to you too. Welcome to the stream as I discuss sticky outy bits. Specifically this. Alright, so I know that this comes out by 3. 1, 2, 3. Now you'll notice it should be in line with this. Yep, good. Because the idea is that there's a thin layer of... Yeah, there really is a thin layer there, isn't there? In between this. But that's fine. Because you should, when you're walking down the street, you should just feel encapsulated inside it. That's the goal. Anyway, at least for the buildings. And that's what it should feel like all around. You should definitely feel like you're in a busy kind of cramped town. I mean, all around here, right? Alright, I'll just say this now. There's nothing in front of these houses. I still need to fix this. The wall is literally just a solid wall at the minute. That's not being carved out. I've not put any indentation about it. I've not put any highlights in it. Or even like the roof bit of it. Or the floor. Or like, you know, there's a ton to do. But everything takes time and everything's all about stages. I'm putting this down like a peasant. Okay, so get out the old boots and just run. Oh no. Alright, get rid of you. Select you again. There we go. Alright, now this is interesting because it goes in by 1 here. So I wanna maintain that. I definitely want to maintain it because it'll make the buildings uneven, which gives them a lot more. I know I'm gonna say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Because it's uneven, it gives them a lot more depth, and they seem less flat because they're uneven. I know that's literally the point of them, but it gives that effect a lot more. And when you're walking along and you see all these buildings, and they look uneven though, they look really different, it does impact it a lot more. Honestly. I know what I'm saying. Just go with it. Okay, so we get to about here. We fill this in. Okay, which is good. But before I carry on with this, I need to take these bits off. I also need to figure out... Oh,